Hey, thanks for stopping by. This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show. And we're going to take a look at these two radios, compare these two radios. I've done the initial review on both radios just recently. This one is the VITE VT-111, and this is the Tecsun DR-920C. And they're a little bit different price range, but I think they're comparable. This one is $18 and this one is $25. The Tecsun is $25, so it's a little more money. Now we're going to use my report card, my shortwave radio report card system, to compare these two. We're going to look at look and feel, readability, power options, tuning, audio quality, special features, and then I still have to do a reception test on both of these radios when the weather gets a little better, so I can go outside and get away from the RF noise in my office. And that should prove to be interesting. So anyway, where am I going to put this? Gosh, get the camera, everything. Okay, the VITE VITE radio, I believe it might have come with earbuds, I don't recall. Anyway, there were dollar store earbuds, so it's not a big deal. The Tecsun did not, but it did come with this nice pouch. So I'll give it a plus for, again, this is more money, so I'll give it a plus for that. The VITE is a DSP receiver, digital signal processing receiver. So it is an all digital receiver, where the Tecsun is the older technology. It's an analog receiver with a digital display. It's interesting, this radio is on. I don't remember leaving it on. Oh well, so much for the batteries. The displays, well, I'll just talk about size first. They're about the same size, almost identical as far as size. It's like almost like they came out of the same mold as far as overall size. The display on the Tecsun is quite a bit longer. Longer? Wow. It's quite a bit larger. Sorry about that. Little mind cramp. Let me turn this guy on. This one you gotta turn the button on here. That turns the clock display on. Then you gotta push and hold the on button, and then the radio comes on. So I don't know if you can see it too well. Displays are about the same. Not a big difference, even though the Tecsun has the larger display. The Tecsun feels a little better. It has kind of a brushed aluminum buttons, and where this one just has the black plastic buttons. They feel about the same as far as touching the buttons and using the buttons. The antennas, I think, let me just see if I can extend them far enough without breaking anything. See if there's any difference in antennas. Yes, the Tecsun is about 6 inches longer. How about that? So 6 inches longer on the Tecsun. The look and feel of both of them, I think, is more than adequate. Neither one of them looks chintzy. Like I say, the Tecsun looks a little better with those brushed aluminum looking. They're plastic, but they look like they're brushed aluminum buttons and slider and tuning knobs. Okay, so that's for look and feel. I'm gonna say about the same, but same. Just your preference. This is black, this is silver. Readability. of the display, as I said, they're about the same. The writing is black on gray, not too bad on the Tecsun. The writing on the VITE is gray on black, not as good, and then the some of it's red on black, kind of small, but about the same size font as the Tecsun. So I'm going to give readability again a draw. Power options is the next one. This has a connector for an external power supply. It uses AA batteries. Doesn't come with the AC adapter. This one uses AA batteries, same as the other one, but the connector, if you wanted to use rechargeable, is a mini USB. Now that's different. Both have a earphone jack, and that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. The volume and frequency control on the VITE is digital, and it's buttons. So you turn the volume up and down, you have to push a button. You change the frequency, you have to use a button. That's why I say it's all digital. The Tecsun is analog. It has a volume button over on this side, and the tuning knob analog is over on this side. So that's a big difference there. I'm kind of a mix. I prefer the old analog tuning knobs and volume control. So me personally, I like the Tecsun for that reason. I don't really like what I call digital volume and tuning. Now, tuning, okay, we already talked about tuning, so we've done that. Basically, the big difference, and it's a huge difference, is, as I mentioned when I reviewed the Tecsun, it has 10 shortwave bands. And so you have to go through and select what piece of the shortwave band you want to tune. And it only tunes the international broadcast band and a little beyond that. It doesn't have continuous tuning. The all-digital VITE has continuous tuning. There's no band selection. You just tune the whole band. You can select an international band to jump to the other international band by keep hitting the SW, the shortwave band button, and it will jump through the international shortwave bands for you to get there quicker. So I definitely give the VITE heads up plus over the Tecsun as far as tuning, because it is continuous tune. And you don't have to mess with this 10 band selection. So that's tuning. Audio quality, I'd say they're both the same with these little speakers. It's not fantastic, but it's okay. I would use the earbud jack to listen on earbuds to get better sound quality. Special features. Special features. Beyond the normal sleep mode, the timer, and stuff like that, this one, I don't recall any special features. No, I don't. Well, it does have the kickstand, where this one does have a kickstand too. Okay, I give both of them a heads up for kickstands. There you go, kickstands. Special feature, the VITE has a special feature in that since it's all digital, you can push and hold the tuning buttons and it will start scanning and scan to the next strongest station. It does have memories, Tecsun does not have either one of those features. So I would give the VITE a thumbs up for special features. Now, the proof of the Putin, is going to be reception. That's going to be the real proof. So overall, right now, excluding reception, I would give the VITE the thumbs up over the Tecsun, even though the Tecsun is more money, $25, $18. So that's kind of my personal opinion about these two radios. Again, it's based on your preference. Oh, a special feature, I'll call it a special feature, that the Tecsun has is the backlight you can set to have it stay on. The VITE you cannot. So there you go. Your choice. Which do you want? A reception test may be the tiebreaker unless the reception on both radios is about the same. So that's the show for today. If you enjoyed the show, please give me a thumbs up. That'll indicate that I'm giving you something that you're interested in and something that might be valuable to you. Otherwise, well, you can give me a thumbs down. Okay. Hurt my feelings, but that's okay. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.